Living life in blocks of color and imagination. Every piece we fit together is a brand new creation. Unbuild is here to take you on a ride. With every brick we stack, we're building dreams tonight. Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we
Hello?
reach for the sky. Building dreams that make it real. Let's make it real. Join us on the street with you. From small sets to the grandest, we'll conquer everything. Bendy's got the magic touch, the master of the scene. Piece by piece, we're
Hello there.
building worlds with our own hands.
Holy mackerel!
As we build castles in the sand.
Hello there.
Bricktastic, we're gonna build it up high. Catch you on the brick side as we reach for the sky. Building dreams, let's make it real, let's make it true. Come join us on the street, we're building it with you. Living life in blocks of color and imagination. Every piece we fit to.
What's up? Welcome to Bender's Bricktastic Builds Live. It's just after 5 o'clock here in Chicago. Hope you guys had a great rest of your weekend and a good start to your week. Welcome on in. We got Nicholas here. We got G Monkey. Welcome on in, guys. Hope you're doing well. Stand Up Builders has come and passed. Raised $1, $2, $3, $4, $5, $6 collectively. Raised about $276 over here on my channel. Once again, thank you to all of you who donated and are helping us fight cancer head on. Thank you so much. Couldn't ask for a better community. You guys are amazing. That being said, we have not finished the Atari yet, and we're gonna be keep going with that today. Should be fun. Should be fun. All right. So we left off. We were putting this bad boy together. Looks like I finished that stuff. Next up, bag number 12. And next up,
Hello there.
well, hello there, Gum C Moby. Welcome on in. How you doing? Nicholas, hello. I just want to check and make sure that this I have any issues. Okay. And does this have an update that I don't know about? Okay.
Goodness gracious!
Oh, you got Goose. We almost had technical difficulties today. Think we got past them? Just in the nick of time. I also randomly found that brown plate that we were missing. It seriously, it must have fallen out of the bag into the box, and then moving the box fell out. Because I know we didn't like flip anything out. So weasel its way around. I randomly just stepped on it, and I was like, "Oh crap! That's the piece I needed." So I took a few minutes. I got it in. Now there's nothing missing there. It's got the wood baseboard, very 70s, 80s. The only way that would look more like 70s, 60s, 70s, or 80s basement would be if they detailed the wood paneling more. That'd be the only way this would be more 80s, dude. That'd be the only way that could be more 80s. That stuff was everywhere. I've seen it start making a comeback too, but with lighter timber or like the more gray aesthetic. All right, there we go. Now I know that that's definitely working. My chats are coming in there. Good. All right. We got one duck, one goose. Then we're going to start doing this right away with printed piece. I have to find. There is a printed Atari piece in there. There it is. Look at that. Didn't have to run because today it was thundering. My friend, I have the most ridiculous story from Saturday. Okay? Just talking about thunder and lightning. The most ridiculous Saturday. I swear. So, we got tickets to see The Offspring, and they had Newfound Glory and Jimmy Eat World opening for them. The gates, it was at the Credit Union 1 Amphitheater, Tinley Park, which is like, if you were to drive an hour south of us. It's like an hour south of us if you were to drive. We don't have a car. So we took the train into the city and then another train down to Tinley Park. There's a little bit of wait in there. But like as we're on the second train, we see like weather moving in from the west. And it's basically missing us. And everything's fine. We get to Tinley Park, we order an Uber, we wait like, I swear to God, like 3 minutes for the Uber. And it's a 6-minute ride. It's a 6-minute ride up the street from the train station to the amphitheater. Gates opened at 6. We roll up right around 6. We roll in. They have a designated drop-off for, you know, rideshare. And as we're getting there, it's starting to rain a little, but there is a ton of lightning. And this is a concert venue. So big open space around it for, you know, parking and all this crap. And they let us off by gate 6, like I said, where the parking is. And we kind of, you know, we're hurrying to the gate because we want to get inside and not deal with what's about to happen. We expected there might be some kind of or something, but you know. So as we're walking up to the gate, there are there are Live Nation employees telling everybody, hey, go back in your car, go wait in your car. We're not opening the gates yet till the weather passes. And we're like, hey, we don't have a car. We got dropped off by an Uber. Okay. Like, okay, that's fine. No worries. You need to go to gate 2 and show them your rideshare receipt and your tickets, and then they'll do a bag check, or whatever, check your bag, do like the pat down or whatever. And I'm like, gate 2? They're like, yeah, you have to go around the building. This was literally the exact opposite side. Like, gate 6 is the last gate. You have to go all the way around, and apparently there's only one way around as well. It would have been a shorter walk, I think, if you went from 6 to 1, like 6 to 2. It might have been a shorter walk a little bit, but no. You had to walk all the way around. Meanwhile, like, I am not kidding when I say, like, the lightning was making me so uncomfortable. Because, in a situation where I can, control things, I'm not that nervous of a person. But there's literal lightning and you're telling me, oh yeah, just walk around. I was losing it. D was calmer than me. And I'm just like, get it together. Just get there, get inside, whatever. And like, just every strike was freaking me out more and more. I'm like, because there's no way, because it's lightning. There's no way to protect yourself out in the open. There's no way to anticipate if it's coming. If you feel like it's coming, it's already too late. So I'm losing it. We get there. And yeah, and they're like, oh, we need to see your rideshare receipt. And I'm just like, I'm such a ball of nerves. I'm like, I literally, where do I go? I'm like, I'm in my account. Where do I go? And like, probably something I've done a bunch of times, right? Looked at my receipt from Uber. Couldn't even do it. I'm like, just please, here. I'm like, just, if you see where it is, just pick the section. I can't do this right now. Okay, here you go. Check our bags or whatever. Let us in and escort us to the... They're like, okay, yeah, so you can go in the, bath, just hide in the bathroom over here. They had all the rideshare people, and then the people that there's an option to pay for early entrance to go into the lounge and everything. Those people got put into there because, well, we already scanned your tickets. We can't have you re-enter. So they're holding them hostage. And so we spent 3.5 hours, almost 3.5 hours in the women's bathroom at the Union 1 Amphitheater. They would not let you even, they were like being very strict about like not even poking your head out.
911, what is your emergency? I hear shots! Okay, ma'am, calm down. What kind of shots?
That's a bad idea. Nicholas, thank you for the brown hydrate. Sometimes you gotta hide in a women's bathroom for 3 hours. And we're not even to the rest of that story. Cheer. Should not lick my finger before him. Yeah. All right.
It was at this moment that he knew.
So listen. So we're there for this ungodly amount of time. Did I forget to grab 2? Yes, I did. They wouldn't let you poke your head out. Meanwhile, and this was hilarious. Okay. Like, all the staff is just walking around the pavilion in the open, not taking shelter at all. Not like they couldn't. They had radios. They could keep in touch, know what's going on. Nope, they're just chilling out in the pavilion, talking, having a good time, eating, having something to drink. Meanwhile, we're in there. No one's even offering us a cup of water for the first 2 hours, and maybe like an hour and a half in, the concession stand, like the big one that has the main amount of food, they open their doors. They open up they flip open their window. And I guess a lot of people took that as they're opening up. So everybody starts walking out of the bathroom. Starts walking out of the bathroom. They're going to the line. Workers are there, ready to serve people, by the way. Like they honestly started taking orders, and we're walking in this little tiny lady, real casual, like, says, just so you know, you have not been officially released. Which, to me, when you say you haven't been officially released, means exit at your own risk. You know, there wasn't anyone saying you haven't been released, you need to go back in. It was just the casual, like, yeah, you haven't officially been released. Like, okay, take it at your own risk, whatever. And mind you, we've barely, at this point now, even like 30, 45 minutes into this whole thing, you're barely seeing lightning. You're barely seeing anything. And it's an amphitheater, but most of the area is covered. There is a lawn in the back where they're cheaper tickets or whatnot. And so you kind of think like, oh, maybe it would be like, that's maybe dangerous to sit there. But if you're underneath, you're perfectly safe. Like, are you saying a stray lightning bolt is going to come in from the side, strike someone in the, yes, could it happen? Yes. Likelihood? Not really. So we go out. I got in line. We were hunkering down with the bartender, because apparently the bartenders couldn't be in their sections. Everybody else could. Bartenders, no. Everybody else could be where they needed to be. Literally, they were setting up and everything for this. And then all of a sudden, like, all the employees start like forming a line and like shoving, like, basically like, nope, you need to go back now. You need to go back in the bathrooms now. Go back. Welcome on in, Brixplorium. Everyone, tell Brixplorium happy belated birthday there. Friday was his birthday. He had a birthday stream yesterday. Say hello, say happy belated birthday to him. Wonderful content creator over here on Twitch. Good friend of mine. What the heck does this say? Atari was incorporated as a company on June 27th, 1972. Thank you for that. So we're like, okay, like I said, there's no air in this bathroom. There's no fans, no nothing. The air in there is hot, stale, and humid, and it's all bathroom. It didn't smell horrible like you'd expect. I would expect the men's room to smell, but it still had an odor. It's not like you can sit down anywhere but the concrete floor. You're the good. Aw, thank you, my friend. You're a good friend too, my friend. How many times are we gonna say friend? How many times am I gonna say friend? So they usher us back in, and like we're trying to kind of be like a little bit out, just try to get some air, whatnot. And like, no, you need to be completely inside the doors. You can't be on the blacktop. Like, there's an awning, there's a brick wall. Bathroom stink can be obnoxious. Yeah, it's a bathroom. It's bathroom stink. So now we're back in this freaking bathroom. Finally, after 2 hours, they start offering people cups of water, which they had to go get. You couldn't go over to the water station to go get it yourself.
When this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
And then we start seeing them start doing some absolutely ridiculous and unnerving crap. Like I said, we, for the safety of everyone, have to be inside, cannot peek our heads out or anything. Meanwhile, you know, there's still unsafe lighting in the area. They bring out a dude on a cherry picker. Just right in the middle. I don't even know what he was working on at that point. But it's safe for someone to be up 40, 50 feet in the air. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, this is ridiculous. And we all know it. They're like, they're gonna... We can kind of see the weather report. The only way to get updates is through their social media, by the way. Which they're not even aware of what they're posting on social media. And they're just putting out, oh, we're working with a meteorologist. Oh, we know that it looks pretty clear, but there's still lightning within 8 miles of the venue, and we can't go on. We're exploring, claim in second. We can't start the show or let people in. I'm just like, oh, I'm like, what the hell, man? Then I see a security guy going back and forth around the pavilion in on an electric scooter with no rhyme or reason, just circling. There's no one for him to... There's no one to be securing. We're all in the bathroom. We're all in the bathroom or they're out in their cars. And I'm just like, this is ridiculous. And we know, they're gonna put on the show as late as they possibly can, so they don't have to issue refunds for canceling it or try to reschedule, because they probably can't reschedule. They'd probably just be canceled. Like they probably already knew they weren't be able to get a makeup date, and they're not going to issue refunds because, you know, we already have the money. We already had to pay all these people to be here and treat you like they're prison guards. When we got put back in the bathroom, one of them even immediately came rushing up to me. He's like, "Why did you think it was okay to leave the bathroom?" And I'm like, I wasn't exactly taking the lead here, my guy. I'm like, I was having a conversation. I turned around because someone said, hey, they're leaving. And I see that the concessions are open and everybody's walking out. And no one was saying a word. That's why I walked out. Because the last place I want to be is in this bathroom. And then just like, I was like, yeah, I'm like, plus he's like, you know, I'm not trying to be rude to people that are younger than me, but like, he was in no position of authority. This was just like some young guy who's just here, you know? I was not amused by that. And like, it was just weird, kind of weird that it like singled me out. I'm like, why are you even talking to me? Like, ask anybody. I'm not a ringleader. Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not taking anybody through the desert or anything here. I very much followed by example here. But, we're stuck in there. Like I said, the cherry picker, the freaking the scooter, and then like 9:15 ish they update their Facebook and Twitter and say gates are open, like, you know, you can start heading inside. Now, that's the official statement from the thing. I'm like, okay. Well, if the gates are open, people can start coming in, then we can leave.
It's a simple question, Doctor. Would you eat the moon if it were made of ribs?
Well, I don't know how to answer that.
It's not rocket science. Just say yes and we'll move on.
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
Yeah. So we're like, okay, gates are open. We can leave. Right? Like, emergency's over. Show's happening. They're letting everybody else from their cars inside the venue to go do what they please. So I'm like, okay. Now, they did this. They put up, the storm has actually had start coming back. It was raining. There was a lot of lightning again. Now, the show is rain or shine. So, rain, no problem. It's the lightning, right? That's why they delayed the show. It was unsafe to perform. It was unsafe for us to leave the bathroom. There's still lightning. It's like, it's overhead. There's no way it's 8 miles away. Is it only striking 8 miles overhead? It's not coming down? Like, is that a thing? I know lightning can go between clouds, but I also thought, like, you can't really tell if it's gonna go down or sideways, right?
Now that's what I call high quality H2O.
Who did that? Who did that? Nicholas, we all know that brick building and staying in a women's bathroom for 3 hours can be pretty thirsty work, especially when they don't offer you water for 2 hours. So thank you. I'm sorry, Brickstorm. I know you had to hear this all Sunday, but I'm retelling the story for everybody else. So like, the gates are open. There's lightning. It's raining. They put lightning rods on the lawn. That's why they could have the show, because they put lightning rods out. I go, where was this 3 hours ago? Like, this show could have happened at any time. You had lightning rods? First of all, why do you take them out? Like, couldn't that just be a permanent fixture? Then you wouldn't have to delay shows unless there's a tornado? which there was, by the way, no form of a tornado watch or warning on this. They weren't even shutting this down because of high winds or anything. Like, this was literally the entire time because there's lightning in the area. Which they already deemed was okay enough for me to travel to the other side of the building in. For them to stand out in the entirety of this. And I'm just like, mad. There we go. Okay, we're gonna go get something to eat real quick, maybe a drink, and go to our seats. And then they're like, and then they go, whoa, where are you guys going? No, you haven't been released yet. You need to go back inside. And we're like, they just said the gates are open. Like, they posted like 5 minutes ago, the gates are open, come on in. Why are we, oh, I didn't hear that. Well, you have a radio, maybe you should talk to somebody. They didn't let us out of that bathroom until 9:15. When they let us out, Jimmy Eat World was already on stage playing to nobody. They started the show with nobody there. By the way, Newfound Glory was supposed to open. Jimmy Eat World was supposed to be up second. So they cut out Newfound Glory entirely. Totally removed from the situation. And then Jimmy Eat World played for like a half hour. Like 9:40 to like, 9:15 or whatever to 9:45. Then there was the 25-minute intermission so they could switch between bands, which, yes, necessary for the show. Now we're after 10 o'clock. Tinley Park has a noise ordinance at 11, which means the show has to wrap up by 11. So they were on stage for maybe 40-45 minutes again. The Offspring. We missed one band entirely. Another band got 20-something minutes to play, was playing to nobody because they weren't in the gates yet. I wasn't allowed out of the bathroom. So they're literally playing to an empty crowd while people just kind of file in slowly. And I literally think what they did was had Jimmy Eat World play until they were sure most of the people were in the amphitheater, and then they're like, okay, you guys are done, bye. So I know there's people that have been waiting in that parking lot for 4 and something hours that only saw the Offspring after waiting 20 minutes inside. So I enjoyed what I saw. I'm mad about all that we missed and we paid for. And then, yeah, Live Nation does not want to offer anything. They told us to be nothing. I'm like, this is ridiculous. We spent like $200 on tickets. We spent all that time to get there, sat in a bathroom for 3.5 hours. I'm just like, you guys don't, like, you guys, and at no point did you actually give a crap about our safety, comfort, anything. You were just like, oh yeah, this is what we legally can get away with. I'm not happy about. D does not want to go back to the venue. Again, I don't know how I feel, because it's like, you know, you can't anticipate if it's gonna rain when you buy the tickets. And even a little rain, I wouldn't have cared. It was by their own admission, dangerous lightning, but I can walk around outside. No. I was, no. So, that's, I don't know, that's where I'm at on that. Like I said, was it cool to see Offspring? Yes. But we missed an entire band. Both sets were short. I don't feel like we were treated correctly. Like, you know, we're paying customers, not prisoners, not someone being detained for questioning by the police. Like, what are you doing? You're stacking on the duck jet. You got 4 of them already. I don't know. I don't know how I feel if I'm ever do want to go back there. But if I did, definitely would go with people in a car. Because I'd much rather sit in a car with my friends for 3 hours and, you know, probably have some snacks and stuff, instead of being trapped in a bathroom with like 40, 50 people. And then, you know, having to go, you're in the ladies' room, so trying to feel comfortable having to use the washroom, like, go way the heck back.
Hello there.
The Lego dog. Hello. How you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, I don't know. They did not handle that well, and I'm definitely calling back to complain again, because that's absolutely ridiculous. It was basically, when I called to complain on Sunday, it was like they just took like a statement and they're like, someone will reach out to you, and then the email was, yeah, no, we're not compensating anybody for this, and that's the end of the story. And then they're like, we'll provide you with more details. There were no details provided. The follow-up was, were you satisfied with your customer service experience? Clearly no. Clearly I was not satisfied. What's my favorite set? If someone has a lot of sets, that's a hard question. More recently, there's been a lot of builds, not only good in quality, but just like a nice flow to building it. One really thought out set, I believe, was the Gotham City skyline. You know, nice detail, nice flow. Every bag coincided with an episode of the show. It was very well thought out. I really enjoyed building that, and it's awesome to look at. So that's up there. You know, I'd say a lot of the Star Wars UCS builds, they're good to look at, but the build process is a little rough. Anytime you get some big set like that, it just has a lot of Technic. Unless you really enjoy Technic, it's not necessarily fun. It's just like this is called Technic for a reason. It's very stiff and mechanical, and yeah. So when you're able to just kind of use bricks and plates and do some fun things, I think that's more of an enjoyable experience. This one's been fun. It's a little older, so it doesn't have quite that. Doesn't have quite the bag by bag experience, but it's turning out nice. I love these side builds. This is the only time I think they've done this. But I think that's because the NES was kind of like the test guinea pig. This was the improved follow-up, and they went more for movement because Pac-Man was an arcade machine, which I still need to get Pac-Man for that retires. Yeah. And then, so, you know, show didn't get out till 11 o'clock. We didn't get to the rideshare area till, you know, 11:20, 11:30. We ended up just taking an Uber all the way home. We weren't going to. We were, if the show had let out when it was supposed to let out, or even close to that, we were probably gonna take the train back. But instead had to pay like, it was like $75, and then we had to tip the guy because, you know, it's an hour ride. You can't not tip the guy for that. That was the reasonable priced ride too, by the way. That was. There were a bunch of dudes like standing out there, like, oh hey, you need a ride. Where are you going? And then we're like, we're going to Chicago. Oh, I'll give you a good price, $150. And I was like, no. He's like, that's a fair price. I'm like, it's not really, man. Like I see you got an SUV, but. Oh, hey, that's number 200. Like, you know, I'm planning on paying this. Like, you know, I'm planning on paying this. Even if I was getting Uber XL, that was gonna be $100. So like, I'm like, no, it's not a fair price, man. You're gonna take me to the same place in the same amount of time and charge me $50 more than the place that already has a surge rate.
You never know what is gonna come through that door.
Yo, Lexi claiming third. How you doing? Welcome on in. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's just how I feel. Love that.
Hello there.
But, yeah, I don't know. I think D already wants to get us tickets to another concert just to get, like, the bad taste out of her mouth of this one. But as of right now, nothing's really. Like, anything else that's coming up right now is either, like, this weekend, which already have obligations, or just, like, not really feeling worth it at this point. Couldn't hit your brown hydra. I know, Nicholas already did. That was another thing too. Now, I do expect this. I'm not completely naive. I do expect that things are going to be expensive at any concert, festival, amusement park, anything. I expect that it will be more expensive than you traditionally pay. But this being a venue that offers lawn seating for, you know, for an affordable way to see your favorite bands, and also allows you to bring in your own empty water, either, you know, up to a gallon sealed water bottle, or your own empty plastic, or there's conflicting things, but I think you'd be allowed to bring in a metal one because Yeti is their sponsor for their water stations. So I think where it said you could bring in an aluminum one was accurate. They just didn't update their actual website, because that was posted on their social media for that specific concert. But got a personal pizza. Personal pepperoni pizza. 10-inch pepperoni pizza. It was $22. After that, I didn't even look at how much a drink was going to cost. Lexi said, well, somebody called me toxic today, but that's about it. Did you start singing Britney Spears to them afterward? I mean, rude nonetheless. I'm sorry you had to deal with that, but... Respartan said, well, I would have said, why thank you, and curtsy afterward. Also said, was it legit pizza or was it jet oven crud? It wasn't great. It was edible. It was edible. So it was better than Jet's pizza. It was edible, but like, wasn't worth it for how much I was, for how hungry I was. Did I put one of these in the wrong spot? Ah, crap. Okay, hold on. Good thing that's not too hard to undo. There we go. Thought about it, decided they didn't deserve it. Alright, well, if they ain't worth it, screw them. Get out of my face if you ain't worth it, you know? Like, oh, I'm toxic? Then keep your distance, bitch. Told me I'm hazardous to your health. Why are you here? I mean, jet oven pizza like Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, Domino. It was exactly that, sir. Yes. Honestly, it might not even been that. Like, so, like, it like goes through and cooks. I think it might have been more like a toaster oven situation, like it just sits in there. Like, I legit think it was like a large toaster oven, not even like a real oven. Like, you could probably cook like 4 of these things. I don't know. I'm definitely gonna call back and be like, no, need to. Y'all need to do something about this. What's this, Nick? Are we starting the guessing game, Nicholas? Cowboy. Cowboy. Cowman. Dairy farmer. Making the arms for the cover. Nice. Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'm just disappointed, man. That was lame. Really not too much more to the actual Atari. I know we still got to build the Centipede stuff afterward, but I mean we're at like 30 more steps. Like this is almost done, man. Kind of impressed. Kind of impressed over that close already. What's this? Come on. Oh, it's a little bit of a struggle. There we go. We got it. I'm surprised that's so stiff for a piece. That's literally just slid on. It's not even. It doesn't even lock in. But it doesn't need to. It's just for some stability. 10 of those. Oh my gosh. Is that a 4-part puzzle? Okay. Is that walking on sunshine? That's my only guess. Is that walking on sunshine? Or is it Fry's dog? Sorry, I didn't mean to make anybody cry tonight. I didn't mean for the adults to start crying tonight. Bringing it up, that episode of Futurama. Fry's dog, Seymour. just did that without looking. I should probably look. It is. It's the same. And let's go in the blank spots here. Okay, now lift this up. And slide. Oh, yeah, okay. Of these, 2 of these. I gotta look at this carefully. So how am I doing this? Oh snap! Tuesday! Special teams, special plays, special players. Yep, that locks that bad boy in from sliding. That is so freaking cool. That is freaking cool, man. Just. That's awesome. I love it. See, very cool play features on there. Very cool features. That's the only moving thing, I think, but. Like, great side builds. That is awesome right there. Can't be mad at that at all. That's great. Now we're on the next bag. 14, which is 2 bags. And this one's probably going to wrap it up for the actual Atari. I've got the next 2 bags of cartridge and the side build for Centipede. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. I love that. That's such a cool little thing that these did there. Oh my god, the amount of printed pieces right here. Go. Good stuff. Good stuff. By the way, I have added the Build in the Dark to bit redeems. Oh no, I didn't. No, I lied. I lied. I didn't do that yet. I didn't do that yet. What I did do is I have changed the bit redeem for the ducks. It's 75 bits, but you'll never get goosed. it's a guaranteed ducking. And if anybody was so inclined, I could still add the Duck Duck Goose back for the 40 bits. Grab 4, I need 5. 5, there we go. Goes here. Gotta know what goes there, man. And then
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, and you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Okay, here's one. There's 2. 3. Okay, there's 3. Put that there while I find the 4th one. And these go here. Pry off, huh? I just kind of want them facing the inside. I'm gonna flip this back over. I love it. I gotta put away all the stand-up to cancer stuff still. Until next year. Stuff. All right. Less than 20. Not that one. This one. Six by, yep. 2 of those and 2 of those. Got them. And then I need my brackets. Okay. Okay. I see you, Lego. I see you. What? Oh. That one just... I don't know why I just went, oh yeah, it's 2 times build. Lego Masters Junior came out yesterday. Very cool. I'm gonna have to... Yeah, I remember that. I have to watch that. Did you see it, bud? Did you watch it? No? Okay. I'll give it a whirl tonight or something. Let me see something. Let me get that set up real quick. If I can. I gotta charge this. Rush. Add that to my watch list. There it is. It's only going to be 4 episodes. So it's shorter like the holiday one. Let's see, we got Disney Train Ride, Celebrity Stunt Doubles, Harry Potter, and then the season finale. It'll be wrapped up September 8th. So the next 4 weeks. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Very cool. I love it. Four by with a ball joint at the end. Yep, I definitely need to. Oh! Whoops. There we go. I had accidentally already grabbed that one. That's why I couldn't find it. Ain't I stupid sometimes? Oh, ow. That's a 6 by this. Okay. 6 by again. locks it all in. It's beautiful. It's great. Surprise! Launched him.
Tight, yeah! Blue, yellow, pink. Whatever, man, just keep bringing me that.
I don't even know who you are.
Whoa! Damn, man, look at that, look!
I knew it.
Money, come in!
Great Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott.
Buddy, come in. Let's go. There's one. Come on. There we go. 1 by 2 with a handle. Come on. Now 1 by 1. Right, Scott. Alright, how many of those did I need? I didn't check for that one. 2. 2 6-bys. I was worried about the little bits first. It's beautiful.
But this is better!
Much better! Definitely grab 5. Oh, there it is. 2 of those bad boys. Oh no! It fell. Okay. Larger tile and 1 by 4s, which are here. There we go. I don't know why that's. I don't know, for the first time ever, that song started and I was like, I thought I was gonna be Fall Out Boy.
That started out and I was like, I am an arms dealer, fitting you with weapons in the form of words. Just like that's what I thought. I don't know why. Just the opening kind of sounded like that to me. Totally different song in every other aspect. Arms race. My cams. There they are. Stop it. Okay. Do it twice. Steps so nice, they did it twice. That for previous stuff. Oh no, I do need that. Okay, I do need it. I need it for this stuff. Very well. Very well. Oh no! Oh no! Tyler's Lego City! Raiding in with a party 11. Welcome on in, Raiders! Cloven Acorn, how are you? Welcome on in. Oh my god, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Tyler, for bringing by your community. Hold the phone. Hold the freaking phone here. You're last seen doing some Lego and brick building yourself. What were you building? What were you up to? And also, before we get too deep into it, I am a strong believer in post-stream care. So if you got a raid and run, I totally get it. No hard feelings. I feel like something I did because that's 8. Should be 6. I did something wrong. I was like, that don't make sense. Gotta break that off. What a terrible mess. And in front of the Raiders. Oh my goodness. Just raided. I hope you're doing well. If you don't know who I am, I'm Bender. This is Bender's Bricktastic Builds live. I'm a Lego streamer over here on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Also, if you're bold enough, Twitter. There we go. Over here, we're all about Building the bricks, running the ducks, and releasing the Quacken. I'm currently building the Atari 2600. It retired a while back. I'm just now getting to building. It's been in my backlog for a minute. I've enjoyed it so far. That's what I see. This is my favorite part here. Watch this. Watch this. It's got a pop-up, and then you do it so aggressively that it falls apart, like I did. It's fun. It's fun. It falls apart and it's fun. Like you're supposed to be ginger with it, but how cool is it? You're just like sneak attack. That's just like my opinion, man. How that goes. You know how that goes. Regular brick, that goes right here, yes. And my cams, again, with the cams. The cams, there we go. Guys. Been very close to the end of the actual Atari, but we have a lot more to do. There's an entire Centipede cartridge and side build after that. I'm kind of excited. Should be interesting. Do that twice. That's not. It's not even the mirror of the other one. It's totally different stuff. Totally different things here. Let's go. Right. I'd laugh if I end up seeing like G Monkey in like 3 months and he's just completely ripped. Hey man, what happened? No. Nicholas had me doing 14 push-ups, 1,400 squats. And it took me like 2.5 weeks, but I did it. But I'm really not encouraging this. Like, let G Monkey enjoy the stream, Nicholas. He's not gonna do these ridiculous exercises. He's not. He's not like one of those like toy monkeys that like. Oh yeah, now he gets the printed stuff. Heck yeah. Let's go. There's that. Where you hiding, number 4? windows. I need that one. I need 2x2 just because they're in that same tray. Okay. Oh, that's a different one. Where's the other one of that? Where's the other one? There it is. Okay, we got all of those. Probably there's nothing. 2 rubber pens. Let's drop those in the tray, get it over with. 20 toe touches while sitting. And we're done. That's it forever. Color, black and white. You had options based on the TV you had? I mean, wouldn't that just be like... would it not show anything? I think I know what's going to happen there. Only 2 rubber bands? Oh yeah, that's the only one that doesn't. Never mind. That is your workout, G-Monkey. Do some ridiculous workout. Like, you know that's more than One Punch Man, right? That's more than One Punch Man does. You're crazy. You're cuckoo. Bananas. Okay. Adjust the switch that told the VCS you were using a black and white TV, and the game would change to an optimized grayscale palette so the graphics had the proper contrast. Oh, I see. That's why the contrast would have been weird if you didn't. Okay. Makes sense. Actually makes sense. I was wondering that. I was like, it would still work. And I was like, those old TVs weren't like that complicated. That makes sense now. And I'm surprised they're able to do that. Honestly, that's impressive they were able to do that. Game start. Those dang ducks. Only six of them. What's going on, guys? You slow down? Did you forget about the goddamn ducks? Sitting there too busy asking G-Monkey to do 2,000 sit-ups or something. And we didn't remember the ducks. I think Nicholas needs to do 2,000 sit-ups now. For neglecting the ducks. That only seems fair. and 150 toe touches while sitting down. $1,500 jumping jacks while standing on one foot. No, man, you gotta. I mean, you can't be telling other people to do it and then you can't do it yourself. That wouldn't be fair. I'm just playing. Don't even start trying to do that. Don't even do one. I'm just teasing. Ooh, here it comes. The rubber bands. One more. Yeah. I got 3 of them. Got it. Ducks, I will never neglect you and Simba and Connor. Okay, good. Hear that, Ducks? You promised to stop neglecting you. Come on, Mia. Oh, no. Oh, double no. There. There. That goes to there. Reset. Reset. Game select. Game select. Game select. Game select. Game select. I want to turn off the power, and I have a color TV. And reset the game. Now change the game. Change the game. Man, you just changed the game. Just changed the game. That's looking good. That's looking sleek. I got 4 of these. I probably need 4 of those. Yeah. And then there are a bunch of little pieces. So many little pieces. That's why. Fancy schmancy. Oh my gosh. You don't know how to do a push-up? No. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. You told us how to do push-ups. $17. There, okay. Hey. Oh. Straight up, I thought we were just done. I thought we were just done with that. I was like, I don't even know how those look on an Atari, but I'd believe it. It was like buttons were buttons. We are going function over form here. A lot of red though. Your knee can't touch the floor and your chest touches the floor a little bit. Yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds like you do know how to do a push-up. Oh, that goes in first. On off. On off. There we go. Now they're all wonderfully nice. Okay. We'll do 20 prayer push-ups. Okay. Where are these? Okay. That's everybody. I think that's everybody. Whoa there. Almost goofed that up. Nicholas said, waking up early sucks because I'm tired everyone. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that. That was how I felt Sunday morning. I was like, oh, I can't do this. I am so tired. Uh-oh. Did that wrong. I did it wrong. You gotta click the bottom one in first. And then push, and then rotate it up. Lock in. Upside down on that one. I am. Does it just lay in there? I thought it presses in. No, it's gotta press in. I guess it doesn't. Okay, it sits in. What'd it do, though? It can't go like that. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses. That's correct. It's flush. So. I mean, there's exposed. Doing something incorrect. I need to figure it out. It should go down. Unless I did do the wrong way. No. Yes. I had it right the second time. That makes more sense, green to green. I was like, nah, that still makes sense, man. That makes way more sense. And then it should fit! Yes! Turn it off, put it on color. There it is. Oh yeah. And that's $249, baby. Also, how did that not? Yeah, do that. One more time. It's gonna go. It's gonna go and be mixed up. That's okay. In 1982, Atari rebranded the video computer system as the Atari 2600 video computer system, elevating the original model number and its new, more powerful sibling when introduced as the Atari 5200 video computer system. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I know. Oh, see now. Yes. There's more to this. I forget. Of course there's gotta be the controller, my guy. You gotta have the controller. You gotta have the joystick. Alright. Now this is tied up. I just want to point out. Tied up flexi tube. Plastic from the bag on it. That's not a manufacturing defect. That's the bag, fairly certain. All right, bag 15. One more after this, people. Now, technically, restart.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Somebody's got audio on. Somewhere there's audio for this. I don't know. Weird.
And I'll form the head.
That's fine. Everything is fine. I feel like the ducks are being neglected again. Don't you guys think the ducks are being neglected again? I feel like it. Oh, there they are. There they are. rubber bits are down here. Two of those. Uh-oh. Just one of those. Two little bushies. Floor's kind of interesting with the that's kind of interesting. That's unique, I think. There we go. Is that more of those little rubber bushy? Yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. This is I think this is gonna be fun. It's very technical, but it's kind of a weird thing. I feel like that creates a new challenge
there.
for me. Grand Admiral Quacks Bender, how's it going, dude? Glad to see you too, my guy. What's up? How you doing? What you doing on this wonderful Tuesday? Wonderful Tuesday afternoon. Evening. I don't even know what time it is, my guy.
The need for speed.
Gotta do that twice, right? Alright, I was like, is that supposed to be like that? Yes, yes it is. Sweet. How you liking the Atari? I'm loving the Atari. Hold on. That's my favorite. That's my favorite. It's like its own little pop-up game console. Oh, you guys like my Atari? Yeah. Banger. And then you can insert your cartridge like so. And you can still open it with a cartridge. That is freaking sick. Freaking sick, my guy. Ah, see, yeah, you said it too. We agree. Love feeling validated.
It's your primitive vignette.
That's rough. It's like, don't know where it's supposed to go. I think it's supposed to just go like that. Little.
And that's what I call high-quality tool.
Well, we all know that brick building and building Ataris
This baby hits 88 miles per hour.
can be thirsty work. So cheers to you, my friend.
Shit.
Ducks! Gang ducks again. Instructions are we gonna flip back? Like they've been stuck upside down for too long. Quack quack. There they are. I was like, that feels like forever. I am gonna tell you what. I need to get up and stretch my legs. So we're gonna finish this page. Yeah, we're not gonna do this whole back. I can't wait too long. My back is starting to get super tight. So we're gonna finish this page, and I'm gonna take a few minutes just to stretch out here. And we'll be back to finish this. Rest of this bag, and then one more. Okay. All right, see you folks in just a second. Alright. 1, a 2, a 3. We back. Let's go. Ads be over. Do it twice. How are we doing, folks? Honestly, it helps slightly. But we don't have too much left to go, so it's no big deal. It's not a big deal at all. Boom, boom. Interesting they left that little gap there. Inside. Didn't even know these snappers are up here. 4 and those, okay. Oh, hi, Mark. Want brackets? We got brackets. It's like March Madness up in here, man. We got brackets for days. Oh, I forgot the little brackets. Four of those. Okay.
Hello there.
Well, hello there. Fire Pictures. I don't think Atari was 8-bit. That was the NES about 5 years later. My apologies for the inconsistencies. in good shape on it. Have you ever watched Paw Patrol? Not really, but a lot after my time watching those kinds of shows. I don't have kids, so wasn't really compelled to watch it. Watched it when you were 3, maybe? Okay. I would have been in like my 20s. That's that stuff right there. Okay. How much more is there to build? I think it's gonna be like, it's gonna feel like you got so much left, but then it's just gonna be like, it's gonna just be like boom, 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 done. Wrong size. Go back. Try again. this and that. Now those longer ones that I grabbed from before. One of this, okay. Fantastic. And there, perfect. That's good. Two, through, guys. One big old gray one. Not you. Always love those memes. Like, thank you for the not you. Greatest memories. Okay. That's why I didn't put it on yet. Because I was waiting to see where the ring exactly goes. The Atari Video Computer System joystick is so iconic that its shape and bright red button is often used in graphical icons to represent gaming. I mean, like, it was. Honestly, the Xbox controller has taken over. Has taken that over. Tell me I'm wrong. Because most of them have a thumbstick up here and a thumbstick down here. And it doesn't have the GameCube bumps. I honestly think like the Xbox 360 controller has taken over as the default controller layout. Two, three, 4, 5. There we go. Oh! Yeah, you get motion. You definitely get enough motion out of that. It looks nice and smooth. Like, look at that. Now, you could probably redesign this. Real actuators. Go, 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 go. Speaking of games, you see the trailer for the new LEGO Batman game, only PS5, X, whatever, and Switch 2, hopefully no exclusive minifigure. Yeah, I don't have any of those systems. I saw part of it. I didn't watch all of it. I don't know why. I started watching it and then something happened. I don't remember what. Something came up, so I stopped, and then when I went back, like, my feed reloaded, so. I plan on watching a little bit more, but it looked like it kind of like... It followed, like, the Dark Knight trilogy, it looked like? I mean, it's Batman. I haven't bought any other LEGO Batman games, but kind of want it. Kind of want to play it. That's one of those games where I'd be like, yeah, it'd probably be... I don't have any of those and really don't want... Yeah, same here. I don't want to buy anything either. But I feel like I'm going to be forced to get something at some point. I feel like I'm destined to get something. I just don't know what yet. I almost feel like the Xbox Series X and PS5 like are starting to get on the last couple of years, and the Switch doesn't have enough games yet. But I'll most likely be getting probably Switch 2 for Pokemon and all kinds of stuff. So Mario Kart for sure, Pokemon for sure, and then I guess that maybe. Yeah, but if your PS4 is good for you. Like I said, if I still played games that often, I'm like better off. It really does coil around because it's all... Alright, that's it for the controller. Now we got a controller which plugs in to the back, right? Pretty sure it plugs in like there. Oh, clear one's probably on the left. Sweet! You've been hearing bad things about the Switch that makes you not want it? I don't know. I've heard some things. I've heard nothing. Like I said, for me right now, it's 100% for me that it's expensive and doesn't have enough games to justify it right now. I'm also not entirely enthused about $80 games. Last bag, let's go! This is it, friends. Final frontier.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
It's true. It is. Okay. Centipede for the Atari 2600. Mind-blowing graphics. Compelling gameplay. Very close matching color because I can barely tell. I can barely tell where it is. Use with joystick controller. Yes. Yes, I will. There. Okay. Now, I need a few things, honestly.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, and you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Like, they just don't get it. They say they're my friends. They just don't get it. That's gonna be all of it, I think. Two shorter ones up top. Red one. This one's for later. Save that one for a little bit later. And the brick, which is studs. And it gets number 19. Oh, 14. 14. Whoops. 19 goes on the side belt. Yeah, look at that. That doesn't seem right. Actually, I'll put it on this side because it's less scratched up, and this one will face the inside. And it'll be great. Okay, and you go here. I'm satisfied with that. Two big guys. why like I'm not remembering what we did. Friday? Friday. Stack and stack and stack. Beautiful. Hammer. Where the heck are those? Okay. Happens a lot. Me at 3 a.m. would be like... one sticker. Okay. Look at them apples. Now, starting over. Got one sticker left.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. Goodness gracious. Go Explorium, you got goosed, my friend. Oh, jeez. There we go. There's one. That's not terrifying. Okay.
Okay, we got 6 done. There we go. Last sticker, let's go. Let's try applying that light. Not like a moron. There we go. Who got goose the most? I don't know. What did the hat say to the scarf? You can hang around. I'll just go on ahead. Boo. Five. That's a 5. 6. Okay, number 8. Got one of those. Yeah, these. One, 2, 2. Nope, no. I've been reading a book about anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down! Wow, we can't have nice things. Okay, and then that goes on top, and this goes in front. And this goes in the middle. Okay. Right?
Straight balls of fire.
Dirt. I just need to make sure these have got repeat instructions for this before I go any further. No, we haven't done repeat yet. Okay, good. All right. Okay, let's go. This is the center point. This one's the center point because it's going to be the one that attaches to the base. little thing for memory. It's not any different. For a minute. Now, flip it around. This is where it matters. And then the head to antennae. Two. One. Interesting. Sure, insanity. Yeah, only two so far. Okay, let's go after the fact. Evolve. The extra reason why that was important. These one and two. And guys, I think that's gonna be it. Yep. The Atari Video Computer System debuted in September 11, 1977 for the price of $189.95. That's over $800 in today's money. God bless. So I guess I'll switch to is cheaper, G-Monkey. Maybe we should just suck it up and get one. $500 gets you that in a game. Oh, it's actually supposed to go over here. I was wrong. that's it. Oh no, I broke it off. Ducks! You guys are slacking on those ducks. Okay. Well, that is it. This. Got. We'll go in order of build. So we got adventure. Castle, the dragon, and the first video game Easter egg. You got just about the coolest representation of asteroids I think I've ever seen. That is just freaking cool to me. Also, didn't know asteroids could be in color. And then lastly, you got Centipede, which is a pretty cool build. And I mean, you got all these. You got the cartridges, stickers. Awesome controller that spins. This doesn't work, but that's fine. Very cool stuff. Alright. Let us find a raid target. And some category. My only caveat. Alright, here's the deal. I really need to get up out of my seats. So, we're gonna go with... Dear God, he's been streaming for 9 hours? I don't want to do that then. That seems rough. I was gonna go with that one. I don't want to do that. Shoot. We raid these guys way too often. Screw it. We'll go with Eric. Eric Hubart. Raid. Alright, people. You know the drill. I need you to stay absolutely bricktastic, just like you already are. I will see you back Sunday at 10 a.m. I promise it'll happen this time unless some craziness happens. Like, subscribe, follow, share, do all the things. And as always, I'll catch you on the brick side.